Hi, favored ones. Welcome to Soul Talk. Our guest for today is Sheryll Ong-Kim. She, actually for this month, kung napansin nyo, although I've been telling you guys naman, for this month, it's really, our guest lineup are all entrepreneurs or those who are engaged in businesses. So for today, our guest, Sheryll, um, she started her own business years ago, yung Sush. Although I think people usually call it Suesh. So, but it's really Sush. And then she also started yung Haenim Toys. I'm sorry if I'm
Yes, it's correct.
mispronouncing it.
It's correct.
Please correct me. And then right now she's also managing a clinic. So we'd want to talk to her so that we get to know her journey, her entrepreneurship journey, her journey in venturing to different businesses so that she could share this wisdom that she has gained through the years. And of course, we're welcoming Sheryll. We're grateful that you're here, and I'm actually excited to get to know you better. Sheryll is the older sister of one of my friends in college. As in, ate siya ng isang kabarkada ko. And it's only right now that I'm really, really going to deep dive with her into Soul Talk so that we could get to know her better. So, without further ado, let's all welcome Sheryll. Hi, Sheryll.
Hello.
Kumusta? I hope the internet connection would be okay.
Yes. Thank you for inviting me na kahit sa Zoom, we were able to see each other. And thank you na, yun, papabola mo ako tonight.
Kamusta ka na nga ba? Kasi ang dami mong ginagawa, di ba? You're handling how many businesses, and then right now you're also managing a medical clinic.
Right.
And you're also a mom. You have
Yes.
your family.
Mm-mm.
What how do you manage your time? Where do you mostly pour your energy these days?
Actually now, since syempre after pandemic, medyo nag-iba yung dynamics like so work, like we started Sush, yung makeup line. Parang we're more on makeup accessories. We started 2009. So that time, there was no Shopee, there was no Lazada. So, and then mga makeup artists up and coming pa lang, hindi pa yan sila sobrang yung ganung profession at sikat pa. So we were able to bring a business sa market na something new. Parang you can't buy makeup brushes here in the Philippines. Parang you have to buy pa abroad. Usually dati, when one of my sisters pa, si Zane, was starting, she parang purchased pa in Hong Kong kasi wala nga mabili dito. So that time, it was a niche market, pero it was something new. It was an untapped market. So we were able to do well, ganyan, hanggang we opened branches sa mga malls also. Wala pang online nun eh. Medyo laku-laku pa nun sa mga salons. Talagang inisa-isa ko. We offered mga different types of products, which was new to them also. Hanggang sa after nagkaroon ng mga products, we introduced yung makeup education naman. We taught makeup for basic, ganyan. I think you attended one, Brents. Meron ba?
Yes. I did attend one.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. And then, actually, after doon, then, medyo maraming challenges din kasi online, Shopee and Lazada came in. Syempre, you get straight from the source. So, medyo challenging time rin yun. That was, I think, medyo sabay kami nun eh. Pero nag-boom talaga sila, I think, 2015. Tama ba? 14, ganyan. So, especially nung nag-pandemic, syempre, yung industry ng makeup na namatay din.
Oh my God.
So, that was a challenging time kasi all our stores were closed in the malls. Tapos, syempre, walang face-to-face. Yung mga makeup artists na walan din ng mga careers, and then
kasi wala na masyadong events.
Walang events, and then salons were closed. So it was a challenging time. But also during the time na naging mom naman ako, and then I married a Korean. So parang we know that a lot of products na from Korea are really high quality, ganyan. So parang naghanap din kami that time ng mga playpens, wala pa dito. So we introduced that also to the market, and it was a time na nauna rin kami. So that was a good opportunity also, ganyan. Hanggang sa, ayun, so that was a sariling business for us. Kasi the first business was with my sister. And then this one naman is with my husband, ganyan. So, and then summary lang, after that, during the pandemic, another opportunity came in kasi some of our family are into COVID testing naman. So doon na pumasok yung clinic. They let me manage one of the clinics. So super blessing din na even may challenges na may nawawala, meron namang God provided something na, may kapalit din.
Oh,
Yun.
yes. But Sush and Haenim Toys are still, they're still ongoing
Yes,
naman,
yes.
di ba? Hindi naman siya nag-close. It's just that
No.
nag-slow down lang.
Yes, yes. So I think si Sush nasa stage na nag-plateau na lang, ganyan. I think what we learned in business school, talagang may lifetime ang business, ganyan. So that's what I learned, ganun.
So yung cycles ng ng
Yes.
business.
Yes.
So may question ako dyan.
Yes.
Saan ka ba nakafocus ngayon? Sa Haenim Toys or sa Sush? Kasi syempre when it comes to strategy, if you want to pivot, di ba? If you want to pivot a business, it really takes a lot of time, energy to make it happen. Do you have such plans for Sush or for Haenim? Especially now that the pandemic is almost to an end.
Right.
Well, I'm not saying na mawawala na ang COVID, but people are adjusted na to COVID. It's like normal na yung virus eh. So are there plans to
Right.
pivot or to parang jumpstart the business again?
Actually, si Sush Brands, more on pinahawak ko na sa isang sister. So she's managing mga social media, ganyan. So more on na lang ako on the side na looking for products, mga ganun. Kasi doon ako sanay, ganyan. So talking to suppliers, meron pa rin. But more on the marketing side, yung mga social media, mas our other partner na yung gumagawa. And then si Haenim, more on, I still oversee, but I hired people na rin to do the most of the legwork, ganyan. So just overseeing na lang. So ngayon I'm more focused on the clinic kasi we plan to expand also. There, friends.
So, I mean, you've jumped from industry to industry. It's makeup, sa beauty, and then jumping to toys, and then now it's medical, di ba? Oo. Nahirapan ka ba sa transitions?
Actually, no naman. Yung medical lang medyo nag-alanganin ako. Feeling ko totally new. Galing din. Parang we were able to hire a doctor na, and then we also
Hold on, teka, nag-chop siya.
naman. So, ay, sorry.
Oo, sorry, nag-chop. So, parang wala ko na How was the transition to the medical clinic? Parang narinig ko lang was, it was kind of new. So, parang nagkaroon ng a little apprehension at the beginning?
Super. Parang feeling ko it was a challenge na parang feeling ko at this point na nasa 40s ako sabi ko parang ayoko muna mag-gamble masyado. Baka mamaya it won't work. Yung biglang securities na feeling ko nung medyo bata-bata ako, wala. So itong nasa medyo older, sabi ko, will I be able to handle a totally different, field, ganyan. Pero yun, yung doctors were very supportive. So now, parang na-enjoy ko siya. Something new again.
How long has the medical clinic been
Actually,
operating?
ano pa lang, the clinic has been there for 3 years, I think. But I came in mga last year lang. So medyo bago lang. Mm-mm.
Oh, I see. Pero how's your, how's your family? I mean, how's your husband? Kasi I'm sure yung time mo nandun na mostly sa clinic.
Mm-mm.
But what about your venture with him?
Very supportive naman siya. Anything, kasi alam niya gusto ko laging may medyo may bago, ganyan. I really like yung doing, I'm a business person ata talaga. So, alam niya na may bago, alam niya magugustuhan ko. So, he said, yeah, go lang. So, he's helping out naman, looking after the kids. Sa rin yung mga bata. Then, homeschool pa. So, mas kaya pa ngayon.
Homeschooling?
Not homeschool. I mean, doing school at home.
Okay. Kala ko parang, kasi mahirap ang homeschool ha.
I know. That's consider even.
Oo. Pero ever since naman kasi, di ba, even after graduating from college, your work has been in sales. So would you say that's
Yes.
your core strength talaga?
Yes, I think kasi mostly you really talk to the it's really how you, so feeling ko yung background ko sa sales kasi after graduation I worked pa sa ABS.
Ka lang, nag-choppy ulit. Let's wait for the internet to come back. Ayan. Nag-choppy siya.
Oo nga ano ba to?
Ayan, okay. Ayan, better na.
Yeah, sorry. Hello.
Oo. Okay.
Better?
Yes. Nawala ulit.
Ayan.
Oo.
Okay na ba? Okay na?
I hope so, yes. Oo, naririnig na kita.
Okay.
So core strength mo ang sales. Would you say that's would you agree to that?
Yes. Kasi even though it's not obvious, hindi talaga ako extrovert. Parang I would rather spend time alone, ganyan. Pero I really open up lang to people I'm close with. Pero because of sales, parang dun talaga na-build yung confidence ko, I think, in talking to people. So now, sanay mas do sales talk, ganun. I think dun nag-build talaga yung confidence. Kaya more on sales work din yung sa mga businesses now.
Kasi ang maganda kasing parang yung transition mo from working sa corporate at ABS, 'di ba? In sales, then started business with sisters, yung sa Suesh. Tapos started the business naman with your husband, yung sa Haenim Toys. All these opportunities, parang at every stage of your life, you're venturing into something. Is it really innate in you to look out for possible opportunities, or do you believe na parang dumating na lang siya and then you saw the opportunity? Or I'm not sure if you're getting my question. Were you really on the lookout na ever since, or were you aware enough to actually just see what's the opportunity out there?
I think more on the look.
Ayan, more on the lookout?
Yeah. Yes, yes. Mahilig pa, I really like yung mga hanap na new products. Yung wala dito, if I have time, I browse, ganyan. I search, kunyari Korean websites, ganun. So, it's not dumating lang. Ang feeling ko, you have to work for it also na, look for opportunities also.
Would you say that right now there is still some products that's not yet here in the Philippines?
Yeah. Pero, feeling ko now, natutunan ko rin na kung anong like sikat sa Korea, hindi necessarily would mean na would work here. Like, before din, meron kaming dinistribute ng mga Korean skincare. Parang hindi pa rin ganun ka, feeling ko, hindi pa rin ganun ka ready si Philippine market into really yung mga lots of steps. Skincare, ganyan. Parang slowly lang, ganun. So, I think marami pa rin products na wala dito. Na parang kailangan mo pa i-educate. Like,
Pero kung ganon, it would be more difficult on your end to introduce such products.
yes, yes. Pag feeling ko mahirap, parang ngayon mas hindi ako go, let's try. Mas hindi na ganun.
So you have learned that from
Yes.
experience na rin.
Mm-mm.
See? Pero I'm sure the pandemic has also brought a lot of realizations and learnings. Could you share yung one of the most or two of the most important realizations that you have gained? Kasi during the pandemic, a lot of people somehow grew.
Right, right. Actually, yung beginning ng pandemic, I was enjoying myself, my at home. Kasi, yung Haenim did very well during the pandemic. Kasi I think everybody, so they were looking for something na, kasi we also do playgrounds for kids, ganyan. So parang lahat ng play.
Medyo nag-choppy kanina. So, na-enjoy mo yung, tama ba yung intindi ko? Parang you enjoyed staying home during the
I
pandemic.
enjoyed, yes.
And then
Enjoyed my
surprisingly,
homestay.
and then surprisingly, Haenim also did
So,
well.
it was our best. It was our best year for Haenim. Kasi parang
Marami na kasi mga tao na sa bahay. So, they tama ba? Hello?
Ako pa, Brett, sorry. Oo.
Okay lang yan. Chill lang tayo. Okay, hintayin lang
Maraming
natin na
parents
hintayin natin mag-go si, si Sheryl. Ayan, yan.
Yan, better.
So, Haenim was, yung sales ng Haenim during the pandemic was one of the highest.
Yes. Kasi it was time na parents stayed at home with kids. Kids weren't able to go out to play. So, we had products din kasi na for play sa bahay. So, that was a time na fences, yung ikukulong mo yung bata.
Parang familiar ako sa ganun.
Parents at work. Yeah. And then, mga playgrounds, ano ba, you want to bring play at home. So, it was a good opportunity. But I also learned, Brents, na si Sush naman yung medyo nag-slow. So, parang, hindi naman, parang you don't have to, dwell na sayang, ganyan. Parang cycle na rin of business, ganyan. Maybe we should look into other, products for beauty naman, ganyan. So, one of the things I learned is to let go, ganyan. It's our time. tapos na rin yung time, ganyan. Parang we did our best before, then I think we did well. And maybe we should, tapos parang it was a realization din na, you know, more on the control nung sushi business, I gave it to my other sister. So parang siya naman yung expand. Maybe mas bago na yung ideas niya, fresher ideas, more products na hindi ko nakita before. So I think yun din yung okay, mas naging involved din siya instead of just me. Before kasi more on ako lang, ganyan.
Was it difficult for you to let go of the management of Sush? Kasi in some ways, that's also your lahat naman ng business, 'di ba? Pag ikaw talaga nagsimula, parang baby yung trato mo sa business eh. Was it difficult to let it go?
Yes. Kasi ganyan. Pero
Nag-chop ulit, sorry.
kasi may ugali. It's okay. Better.
Ayan, yan.
Yan, okay.
Oo. What was it again? Medyo nahirapan ka?
Oo, syempre hirap din. Kasi baby, like you said, Brendy, it was parang baby ko. So, mahirap. Pero may personality kasi, hindi ako masyadong madwell. Para tapos na. So, next naman, move on tayo. I'm like that. I think one of the things na I think parang okay lang. I will not parang dwell and be sad about it. Parang go na ako sa next step or next event sa life. Ganyan.
Pero magandang attitude yan to have, ah. Like one thing is to be always on the lookout for something new, something that you could offer sa market. And then, when it comes to really letting go, bilisan ang let go and then on
Yes.
agad, not dwell on it.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, yung ganon. Parang, okay na, next. Ganon. So, I think in general, like kahit even family, kung away kayo ng husband or may hindi magandang I mean, next day okay na ulit. You forget about and then,
Ganda naman ang
go
coping
to the
skills mo.
next. Chill lang ako lagi. They call me the chill girl.
Oo. Ang ganda ng the way you cope.
Syempre, Brendy, we worry pa rin. Or lalo na when you're young, parang you worry ba? Parang, lalo na may kids na ngayon, paano sila in the future? Pero once na your faith is strong, you will learn to let go and, ganun, mas accepting. Ganyan.
Your family is also very, very faithful and spiritual, di ba?
Yeah, I would
prayerful. I think prayerful ang
I would like to think so, yes.
Oo.
So I think that helps, yeah. Parang marami na na proof na, everything feeling mo it's not going your way, but at the end, si God is on your side talaga. I mean, living proof siguro.
And one thing I also love about your family, lahat kayo magagaling magtrabaho.
No? Ganun ba? Si Sue, yes. Ako hindi pa.
Madiskarte.
May work-life balance ako.
Sisu wala. Sisu walang Sisu walang
puro work-life.
Well, sa kanya yun. But for you, you've mentioned work-life balance. How do you practice it in, we all have different kind of balance kasi, di ba? Yung middle for us, it's different from person to person.
Right.
Can you expound what you meant by work-life balance for you, or how would you feel that your work and life is actually nagbabalanse?
Kasi before, talaga we love traveling. Ako, that's my only outlet. Like, in a year, basta we go out of town. Yan, happy na ako. We love the beach, or I like mga cities, visiting ganyan. Pero syempre, si pandemic, nawala lahat.
Oo.
But during the pandemic, I picked up golf, Brendy. Kasi one of our ninong sa kasal, I like to share lang. Kasi my husband, kasi matagal na yun nag-golf. So our ninong, they were playing together. We had dinner. Sabi niya, if you want to choose, a sport or an activity na you want to do, choose something na you can do with your husband, sabi niya. Kasi when you grow old, di ba, emptiness, your kids will have families of their own. And then golf is something na you can do until you get old. You can do it until, up to your 70s. And it's something na you can do with your husband. Kasi before, ayoko talaga, sabi ko, ayoko, mahal na sports. Tapos I can't parang do half day na mag-golf, ganyan. Pero pandemic, mas may time. Parang we practice, ganyan. And then, I grew to love the sport. So now, parang feeling ko, yun yung mas nagbibigay ng balance when we talk about being busy now. Or na it's a safe sport. Tapos now, I play golf with my husband. So now we spend more time together because of it. Because being married to a foreigner, it's a challenge also, Brendy. Communication gap, mga ganyan. Tapos,
O nga, so dapat straight English ka na palang talaga, no?
Tapos, different culture pa rin. Kahit sabihin mo na medyo pareho. But it's totally different. So, tapos before, very busy, walang time. But now na nag-golf kami, kaming dalawa lang, we were able to spend more time together. So, tapos ako kasi I like to keep active. I like to do mga ganong sports, ganyan. So, I think yun yung more on life balance for me.
It's very interesting. Your husband is Korean, and then yung the toy business that you actually opened, it's also all Korean brands, no?
Yes,
Yung
yes.
toys. So that really shows that you were really on the lookout kung ano yung available.
Sabi ko, you're Korean ka, sayang naman, di ba?
Oo.
Yung Korean connection. Yeah.
Is there really a difference in terms of what Korean children would find attractive versus what Filipino children would find attractive?
Attractive in terms of?
Yung sa toys. Kasi parang na-mention mo kanina, not all toys are, tama ba? Not all toys are actually accepted by the market?
Yes. Parang before din, you're not sure din. Parang we're not used, kasi tayo.
Sorry, nag-choppy ka. Ano yung sinabi mo kanina?
Parang yung playpens din before, we were not sure kung mag-work dito. Kasi we grew up na wala, di ba? Our moms and yaya take care of us. Di ba? Yung yaya, nakabantay lang eh. But now, feeling ko let's see. Kasi mas marami na rin walang yaya. Tapos, uso siya talaga sa it's uso in Korea that time. So, doon kami nag-start. And then, yung other products followed na lang. So, I think that was also parang, testing the market. Nagkataon lang na, the market adapted.
Oo. Actually, I also remember that story sa Suesh. Parang bumili lang kayo ng 1 box of brushes and hindi nyo alam kung mabibenta ba to lahat or what.
Yeah.
So parang you also took that risk, di ba?
Yes.
Parang nasa dugo nyo na yung mag-risk.
Bili na isang box.
interesting. It's really, really interesting. Was there ever a time na you had an idea, you saw an opportunity, but something is holding you back from actually pursuing it?
Yes. Like, kunyari, may husband. Marami siyang pinipitch na mga products.
Mhm.
Or, like, even services, mga ganyan. Pero, most of the time, hindi ko masyadong na sinusupport yung idea. Kasi feeling ko nga hindi masyadong for our market. So, I think gut feel important pa rin.
Oo.
Mm-hmm.
Pero based on your guts, what made you choose Haenim Toys? What made you choose yung medical clinic? What was it about those businesses that made your gut say yes?
Oo nga eh. Parang I don't really remember yung sa Haenim. Pero parang set na set ako na magpa-playpen dito. I don't know why. Parang sabi ko, yes, let's order. Ganyan. Parang ganun. Si medical field, si clinic, kasi it's a family, my uncle owns it, my cousins. So feeling ko parang sayang naman kung hindi ko kunin din. It opened a lot of doors then for us for our other family. So, more on medyo no choice yun. Pero, sayang din pag di mo kinuha. Yeah.
Oo. Pero it started as a, di ba, COVID testing. So I'm sure there are also plans to expand it pa beyond
Yes.
a
Actually
testing
now,
clinic.
syempre ngayon wala na masyadong COVID testing. Pero now it's a clinic. And then most of our clients kasi mga Chinese, I don't know if I'm pero kaya our doctor Mandarin speaking, ganyan. Kasi in our area, most of our market talaga, our target market was, getting mga Chinese nationals. Not really mga Filipinos.
Okay, marami pa rin naman mga Chinese sa Philippines
Yes,
who chose
yes.
to really stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Pero how is it if your clients are Chinese? Did you speak Mandarin well?
No, I don't nga eh. Pero,
Ano ka makikipag-communicate with them?
wala.
English pa rin. They speak English well naman.
No eh. Google Translate. Pero kaya
Grabe
naman.
yung
Kaya.
diskarte nito.
Sign language, ganyan. Pero challenging rin kasi syempre, they're more demanding. Tapos, gusto nila serve sila agad. They can't wait too long. Mga ganun. Unlike us, feeling ko mabait talaga mga Pinoy pa rin.
So talagang malaking adjustment kung ang market is the Chinese talaga.
Mm-hmm. Kasi it's really a big adjustment. Kasi language, tapos demands, iba rin.
Pero for you, when you look at your personal journey, when you move from business to business, what's the the things that excite you most? Yung kasi you're a very chill person, eh, 'di ba? Sabi mo nga introvert. And but I'm sure when you spot something that's really exciting, the passion comes out. Ano yung period na yon na or yung time na yon where you notice that the passion, the excitement, it's all bubbling up?
Yun natin. Wala
Teka,
ako masyado.
nag-chat. Narinig mo ba yung question ko?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Parang hindi kasi ako ganun eh. Yung parang na-excite. Wala akong ganun masyadong
so level-headed
when you
ka talaga
ask about
ever
passion.
since.
Oo, yung mga passion. Sabi ko, hindi mo talaga, wala. Sorry. Sorry, Brendy. Wala masabi.
So go ka lang.
Hindi ako na-excite. Wala lang, parang ganun lang. Okay.
Oo. So kung gano'n,
Weird
walang
ba?
masyadong hindi. Kung gano'n, you don't overthink a lot.
No, I don't actually. Yun lang. Weird
Oo.
ba? Parang feeling ko nga,
Hindi,
no? Walang
blessing
passion.
'yan 'no. Gift
Oo.
kaya 'yan,
Pero
yung wala
feeling ko
masyadong
nga,
overthinking.
yeah, yun lang siguro. Minsan nga, yun nga yung issue, hindi daw ako masyadong nag-think. Parang deadma lagi, deadma.
Pero there are good points to that, ha. Then that means yung thoughts mo are always ano, in order. The way you
Ganun ba?
think is
Oh,
oo, in order pa rin. Kasi you don't tend to overthink, eh. When you overthink, dun lumalabas yung mga emotions, eh, yung fear, yung mga,
yeah, I think
um
so.
oo, yung intense
Mm,
emotions would come up. But in your
mm,
case, since you already have that gift na you're level-headed, then then ano lang, gawa ka lang. Whatever comes, work on it. Ganun
oh,
lang.
wow. Oh. Insight, yeah. Sorry, walang kabuhay-buhay yung guess mo today.
Yeah, sobrang ganda kaya nun. Alam mo yung for the others, yun nga yung pinipray nila eh, na mawala yung overthinking. Kasi ang hirap
Mm,
i-manage yung thoughts.
right, right.
So I know a lot of people na ganun yung prayer na tama na mind kasi sobra
Mm,
na mag-isip ganyan. And here you are, you're exactly that. So it's ano, I see it as a gift. You're lucky to have that one.
wow.
So
It's
yung
nice to
feeling mo
hear.
na normal na parang flat line na ganyan. That's also a gift.
Oh,
Ano?
like,
Oo.
nakaka-feeling.
Mm. Pero ano, in that kind of life, yung sabi mo nga parang feeling mo normal lang, pero what are the happy times naman?
Sa
Ano yung mga
business.
sa business, sa family, and of course, your
Ah,
personal life, what would make you feel happy? Ayan,
okay ba?
balik ka na.
Chop eh.
Okay, ayan.
Happy time. Siyempre, when I spend time talaga with my family, yun talaga. Kahit, ayun, travel pa rin. So, kahit ngayon, medyo nakakalakwat siya na konti. So, very happy when we spend time together, yung wala akong iisipin. Actually, I'm very easy to please. Super bliss lang ma-happy. Basta I have, company, mag-talk-talk lang, drink-drink konti, happy na ako. Yun. So, very easy. There's a good movie or a good K-drama, excited na ako. Yun lang nagpapa-excite sa akin. You know, Sue, di ba? She also tells
Oh,
you na we really like watching, we grew up watching movies, ganyan.
mm,
So, if there's a good movie that comes up,
mm.
wala, yun lang. Super simple, no?
Very ano, very actually na-notice ko nga very tight yung family niyo, eh. So that's ano, I would assume that's your reason for actually enjoying work as well and building yung finances and all that. So it boils down to family. Ayan, balik ka na. Pero naririnig mo yung question ko or wala?
Yung last, hindi.
Oo. May ano, I am just wondering kasi nga very tight yung family niyo, 'di ba? And I'm sure even with your
Mm.
husband and kids, very close-knit rin kayo. Would you say that family is actually the reason why you're pursuing all these different opportunities and um enlarging your businesses?
Mm. Yes, definitely, friends. Talagang, like now, you think na lang na ano yung may iwan mo for your kids, ganyan. Kaya now, more on sila yung focus, like, when you decide on something, when you buy something, sila talaga yung may isip mo muna, will I be able to, pass it on to them? Mga ganun. Since sila talaga
No,
yung
that's
priority.
that's a very I can relate to it because that's how my parents also taught me. Na pag meron ka ng anak, you have to leave a legacy for them, even if it's a business or inheritance or whatever asset it is. Kailangan may iwan lagi. And
Yes, yes.
you're actually saying it right now na ganun din yung way of thinking mo. So yun na talaga yung reason for doing everything.
Yes. Yes. Parang wala akong maisip na ibang reason. Yun lang talaga.
Pero you're happy doing it, no? Kasi with I know a lot of I know a lot of people who are having a hard time actually taking opportunities in life or creating action so that they could accomplish something. So in your case, you always go back to family, which is your why.
Yes. Yes.
That's beautiful. Syempre ako na yung nagsabi, di ba? Dapat ikaw yung magsabi. Pero natumbukan ko lang na gano'n.
Yeah, you got me. Yun, lahat yun, what you said. I agree.
Pero as a business person, as an entrepreneur, what could you share so that others could also, strive to have the kind of life that God wants them to have?
I think, before I start anything, talaga I pray about it. Parang kailangan mo nang muna, parang it's that one push na after you pray, parang you can feel it, parang it's that one push na, okay, go. Parang may ganun na dating eh. So, every time some people ask me, like my friends, uy, I want to start a business, pero takot ako, parang sometimes they still, employed sila, tapos parang unhappy, but they have really great ideas, pero hindi lang napupush. Sabi ko, parang feeling ko kulang parang one prayer lang na to give you that nudge na, go, you can do it. Ganun. To overcome all the fear. Kasi yun lang yung risk. But sometimes, I still tell my kids na parang when you grow up, it's better to be a professional. Maybe kasi it's something, when you become a professional, like a doctor, ganyan, parang income will always be there. Unlike sa business, it's always a risk, ganyan. Parang you tell them like that. Pero, syempre, if they want to do business, encourage mo pa rin na mas challenging lang. Pero, oo nga eh. Yes, doctors na lang, mga ganun eh. Pero medyo nakikita ko sa kanila, medyo may entrepreneurial, siguro they see their moms doing it. So I think mas gusto rin nila gawin maybe in the future.
That's a good message to actually pray and ask help from God para makagalaw ka.
Oo, kasi pag hindi, parang feeling mo kulang.
Ulit, teka, sorry, nag-choppy.
Yun, yung parang, yung prayer.
Parang feeling may kulang.
Kung hindi ka nag-pray. So, yung prayer mo, yun yung parang push button mo na go. Parang ganun. Parang may backup.
I like that kind of thinking. And, thank you for sharing that. Kasi not everyone is connecting yung a prayer for life with business or with the normal everyday things that we do. For a lot of people, it's still separate at hindi nila na i-integrate yon with their lives. Thank you for sharing that you actually practice that and sobrang swerte mo na hindi ka nag-overthink.
Hindi. Siyempre, minsan meron din.
Oo. Pero
Grabe
ang
naman pag
galing,
wala.
ang
Pero,
galing.
no.
Okay, so I guess that's about it, everyone. Well, thank you so much, Sheryl, for your time, and of
Always
course,
welcome, Brendy. Thank you so much for,
oo.
Marami rin ako natutunan tonight. Like, you showed me na, I don't overthink. It's a blessing. Tapos, yung family, masabi ko, oo nga, no? So, thank you for also, parang showing me na, making me realize then na yun pala yung mga important talaga.
Well, that's it's something beautiful to witness, and of course, thank you for sharing that. Of course, for the favored ones, I hope that you have also, gained value out of our conversation with Sheryl, and in any conversation naman, 'di ba, parang we get what it is that we actually ask for from God. Laging may messages in every conversation that's specifically for you, and it's really up to you to utilize or maximize it in your life. So I for the favored ones, of course, you know that I always wish you well, and I hope that you have also gained some insight and some values from our conversation with Sheryl. So I wish I wish you all well. God bless. And whether you're watching the live or the replay, please share this with your friends if you have you have taken this to heart. So God bless everyone.